I'm not gonna get my fancy mic, so the audio is gonna be the audio as you are hearing it. Yeah, hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and I am doing a 24-hour readathon today. Well, I'm gonna be reading for 24 hours straight, like reading as much as I can. I do have a lot of tasks to do today, so it's not like I can just like sit in one spot and just read all day, which would be fun, obviously, but it's kind of more fun to have some tasks, I think. I've been in a really good reading mood, so I figured, like, let's take advantage of it. Let's actually just, like, make some content, you know? Yeah, let me just show you the books that I was reading or have been reading or just think that I'll get to today. I have a bit of a stack here. I will maybe not finish all of these, which is fine. But we'll see. If I do, I do. That's cool. So as far as like physically reading, I am currently reading an ebook on Kindle Unlimited, so let me tell you what that is. I started Twisted Love like a couple nights ago, but I really was reading it last night, and I'm about 53% of the way through with that, so I think I'll be able to finish that. I like book through romance pretty quickly. So Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I am listening, well, I've been listening to The Wolf Den by Elodie Harper on audio. I started this a while ago, but my like audiobook through the library got returned, so I had to stop until it came back to me, and now that it came back to me, I'm like not as into it, which is a bummer, but I really liked it at first. So let me tell you where I'm at with that, because hopefully while I have to do all like my little errands today, I can listen to this on audio and just at least make some progress on it, especially because it's due in 2 days again. So I'm 26% of the way through. She's not that thick, but I've been listening to it on like 1.2 speed just because I really wanted to absorb the story. I really am liking this. Oh, I didn't tell you what anything is about. Twisted Love is about a girl who lives next door to her brother, basically. Like, her brother's very overprotective. She has some sort of trauma that she doesn't know about because she doesn't remember it from when she was really young, and her brother was always overprotective of her. And then he is going on like a residency kind of thing for his medical license, some sort of thing. Like, he's about to graduate from med school, so he has to go to Central America to kind of like complete a year. And in that year, he's like, you know what, to his best friend, he's like, can you just like kind of fill in my shoes, protect her a little bit, move into the house, live next door to her, and just make sure she doesn't get into any trouble. She's like very trusting, and this best friend is like fine, but he's a very like cold exterior bad boy, somehow already a COO of like an incredible company. He's a genius. He made like a software for finances when he was 14 years old and is a multimillionaire already, even though he's like 26 or something like that. But he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do that for you. You're my best friend. And so he moves in next door, and like, well, it's a romance, you know? So anyways, that's that. The Wolf Den is actually really interesting. It's about Amara, who was like, she had a perfect life really, but then her father died and she had to get sold into slavery because her family couldn't afford her, and she ended up at Pompeii's like most notorious like brothel, which is the Wolf Den. Or is it the most notorious? It is just a notorious brothel, and it's like her with all the other girls that are at that brothel and like their lives and just the intricacies of it and like what went into being like a sex worker at that time, things like that. The setting is really intriguing. The backstories are tragic. I'm very interested to see where it goes. Like I said, I started this a while ago and was obsessed with it, but then since I had to take like a 2-month-long break until I've got a copy back from the library, I've just like lost a little bit of interest. So hopefully I can pick that back up. As far as another audiobook that I do have, so like if I'm not in the mood for that one, I'll listen to this. That's Mythos by Stephen Fry. I'm always kind of in a Greek mood, you know what I mean? Like, that's just always something that's kind of gonna be safe for me. So I really also like Stephen Fry's audiobooks. I believe he narrates them himself, and like they're really fun. It's like a textbook, but like told in like more modern language, and it's funny. I don't know. That, and then physically, I was thinking about picking up, I've been in the mood to pick up Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. This is like so I'm actually pretty down to read this. So if I finish Twisted Love, or if I'm not in the mood for like romance, I'll probably go for this. And then as far as like palette cleansers, because again, it's a 24-hour readathon, we're trying to push some things out, get my TBR down a little bit. I am thinking about picking up either Beast Boy by Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo. And I read Raven at the end of last year, really loved it. I love Gabriel Piccolo's art style, so I'm really down to continue on with the series. I just haven't done it yet. Or another book that I haven't picked up and I've had it for years and I just need to move on with it. Heartstopper Volume 2. I don't think I read Volume 2. Actually, now that I'm really thinking about it, maybe I did read Volume 2 and I just didn't read Volume 3. And I don't have Volume 3. I'll look at my Goodreads before. Well, you know what? If I start reading it and I don't remember anything, I'll just read it anyways, you know? But if I start remembering, I'll double check. So yeah, this is my cute little stack. It's a very ambitious stack. I don't believe I'll be getting through all of these at all, but I'm gonna make some progress. And then maybe we'll just like readjust things as they go. My bookshelf is kind of in disarray behind me. I started pulling out books the other day that I think that I'm just going to be unhauling. So let me know if you're gonna want a video on that. I rarely ever unhaul books, but I have just kind of been in the mood to like not get rid of things, but just like be less cluttered and have less things that just fill up space. So I was kind of vicious with the books that I picked. Yeah, let me know if you want that video. So now, like I said, it is almost 3:15, so this will probably go from 3:15 to 3:15 tomorrow. And right now I have to go run a couple of errands, just like do some driving. So I'm going to be listening to The Wolf Den. I don't know if I'm gonna get any footage while I drive because I still have not gotten a new vlogging camera since mine got stolen. So I would have to do it on my phone and then I can't listen to the audiobook because it doesn't play at the same time as taking video. But I'll let you know how it goes. It shouldn't be too long. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. Oh, also, just like side note, I've also been rereading Song of Achilles. I don't know if that's gonna play a role into anything today, but just in case. I will see you as soon as I'm back from my drive. I also forgot I have to get my oil changed, so this is probably gonna take longer than I think. I'm debating bringing my iPad because I like reading ebooks on my iPad better. I don't know. Bye, princess. And this sweet little princeling.
Your car smells really good. I just had to tell
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. But I just finished getting my oil changed. My mom's gonna be really proud of me. They didn't give me a new sticker though, so how am I supposed to know, you know? But I think I decided I'm going to Trader Joe's on the way home because it's quite literally across the street. I actually see it now that I'm looking for it. I didn't know that when I originally made my update. I do now. But in other news, I have no idea if I'm actually in the frame, so I won't update you on my reading. But I will be listening to more of The Wolf Den. All right, bags are secured. I almost went back in because I always get, like, there's like a coconut smoothie drink that you can get at Trader Joe's. And I always get it whenever I shop. That way I can have it like as an after shopping treat. And I forgot this time because I was too busy in my audiobook. I'm still sitting here. I think that I'm gonna go back in and get one. The package has been re-secured. I ended up just getting 2 because I couldn't just get one. And then when I was at the thing, they had like these little fruit bars and I love these. And the guy was like, you know you want one? And I was like, I did. I'm so easy. You know, like for those, you know when you're shopping and they have that like little last area where it has all those tiny little knickknacks, especially like in like Sephora or Ulta, those always draw me in. I am the target audience for that kind of shopping. It's terrible. But yeah, now I have that. I'm still listening to The Wolf Den. I'm really enjoying it. Actually, I'm back into the story now. It took a moment, but I'm there. It's really intriguing. It's actually more about like Amara, she's the main character. She is really, really smart. Like I said, she wasn't really supposed to be in this life. She kind of just ended up here and she had a lot of like training and like schooling before she was sold because her father was a doctor. So she's very smart and it's her trying to use her intelligence and her other talents and other ways to get out of the life and like pay off her dues because she knows that like just getting tips from customers is never going to be enough. So it's her, and I think she's also trying to get out the youngest person whose name is Dido. And I thought in my ignorance that Pompeii was Greek, but it turns out that, oh no, someone's right next to me. But it turns out that it's Roman because they're talking about the festival of Venus and things like that. She is Greek though. So that is, I think, maybe where my confusion is coming from. Like Amara is from Greece and she was shipped to Pompeii. Besides that, I also did more reading of Twisted Love when I was getting my oil changed. I'm at like 62% right now. now. It's moving really fast. Like, there's a lot happening. And I feel like there's just things that we're skipping. Like the relationship really kind of just started, and we've barely gotten really any of them like one-on-one. There was just like the one scene where they finally like give in, and then now he's helping her resolve her past, because in it, like I said, she doesn't have any memory before she was 9. So she is getting like flashbacks, and yeah, I don't know, it's just moving really fast. Like, it feels like the resolution just happened, and I know it didn't because we're at 62%, but even that whole resolution scene felt really, really weird and like very convenient. Like, it just wasn't authentic. So I don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. I think that the next book is actually the one that everyone really likes, so that's fine. But for now, I'm gonna drink my little coconut smoothie that I went back into the store to get. I'm gonna go home, we're gonna read. This was worth it. Nice. I'm finally home. It's 6 p.m. and I've gotten some reading done, but I still haven't finished a book, you know? I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm expecting too much out of myself. I've put away my groceries. I actually got my fairyloot in the mail too, so we'll unbox that. That should be fun. I'm 43% of the way through The Wolf Den, so I definitely made some progress. I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. I'm so glad I picked this up. I kind of did it on a whim when I first bought the book, and I'm not regretting it. So I'm gonna put this stuff away. I'm gonna listen to more of this, and then we'll talk. I'm still listening to The Wolf Den. I'm really loving it, actually. Like, the more I listen to it, the more I fall back in love. I'm at 54%. I've been kind of bookmarking things while I'm listening to the audiobook, so I'm gonna go through right now and underline the things that I was noticing while I'm listening to it. And then we'll open up the fairyloot, I think. I do want to film a TikTok today, so I don't know when I'm gonna take a break from reading to do that. But I just had I just had lunch. Listened to my audiobook, did the dishes, cooked, getting stuff done, cleaned my cat's water bowl. That's always good. So I'm gonna mark this up and then we'll talk. I paused my book. I am right here on page 264. I was kind of following along physically while I was listening to it, which I kind of wish I'd done more of because I think this book is so beautifully written. There's just so much in it that I want to underline and just absorb. So I don't know. It's not like the perfect audiobook for this kind of experience because sometimes you just want to like speed through an audiobook, and this is like one I want to take my time with, you know? But anyways, in the meantime, it's like sunset, but you wouldn't be able to tell from the way that my lighting looks. There you go. I guess you can kind of see it there. But I wanted to open up the fairyloot that I got for the month before the sun's down. So I believe this is for the month of June, which it came super fast if it is. June or May? No, I think I just opened up May. We moved one more time. Anyways, as always, I am a rep for fairyloot. This is the adult book only box. I really like this box a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really liked getting the merch for as long as I did, like all the bookish stuff, but sometimes you just kind of want the book only. And fairyloot's gotcha. So it's the Underworld. Look how pretty that is. And it is for the June box, so I was right. This one came super fast. We're literally in like June 20th now. Perfect, let's look at it. Ooh, do you see that sprayed edge? They go off on these. Wait, there's something in here with it. Oh, cool. There's a letter from the author with like a character print. They haven't really done that before. I love that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, this looks pretty from the back. It looks pretty from the front too. Look at that. I love that it kind of matches the card. So it's Shanghai Immortal by A.Y. Chow. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love the like end papers that they do. Look. Ah, beautiful. The sprayed edges. I love how they've been doing this lately where like it goes like that, as if the dust jacket's just keeping on going. I love that so much. Let's get it naked before I get ahead of myself. Oh, this is a very stunning book. It looks so like regal and clean. Just looks pristine. This looks like a fancy book. I don't know how else to describe it. All right. Half vampire, half fox spirit. All trouble. Pawned by her mother to the king of hell as a child, Lady Jing is half vampire, half Hulijing fox spirit, and all sasshole. As the king's ward, she has spent the past 90 years running errands, dodging the taunts of the spiteful Hulijing courtiers and trying to control her explosive temper with varying levels of success. So when Jing overhears the courtiers plotting to steal a priceless dragon pearl from the king, she seizes her chance to expose them once and for all. With the help of a gentle mortal tasked with setting up the central bank of hell, Jing embarks on a wild chase for intel, first through hell and then mortal Shanghai. But when her hijinks put the mortal in danger, she must decide which is more important, avenging her loss of face or letting go of her half-empty approach to life, for a chance to experience tenderness and maybe even love. This richly told adult fantasy debut teams with Chinese deities and demons cavorting in Jazz Age Shanghai. Ooh, fun. And the back says, I may be irresponsible, impertinent, and improper, but I'm not stupid. I relate to that. I just like processed in my brain. Same entirely. So yeah, now I think that we're gonna open up the bottle of wine that I got at Trader Joe's. It's like an Italian one. I don't know. I get my bottles of wine based on like how they look. Like if they're pretty looking, then I'm gonna buy it, you know? And it said that it was bright and complex flavors. Don't know what that means. So hopefully we like it. Oh, I still haven't filmed my TikTok either. Well, life is life, you know? Let's open up that bottle of wine.
Looks so fancy. Cute.
It tastes like red wine. I figured while I drink my little wine, we can read one of my graphic novels. I'm feeling Beast Boy. So I think that's what we'll do. That was a weird noise. I hate when the thing I built makes a weird noise. Hi, pretty girl. Amino trianidol. Hi, is he attacking you? Why don't you sit at the window, baby girl? Come here. Nice! I just finished my wine and Beast Boy. So this is my first finish for my little 24-hour readathon. Excuse the lighting. It's dark. There's no other light in here, so. I love this, actually. I think I liked this more than I liked Raven. I really enjoyed Raven too, but I just feel like Beast Boy's story was just so much more, like, organic. Like, it flowed so much better and it made so much sense. I don't know. I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna give this a 5-star. This was great. Anyways, back to other books, I guess. I think I'll keep physically reading Twisted Games, Twisted Love, whichever one it is, or I'll pick up Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, but I'll let you know in a minute. By the way, it is 9 p.m. My cats have been fed. I've been reading. I'm blurry. I got a little bit more wine. There we go. And I've been reading Twisted Love. I'm 65% of the way through. The only thing I will say is it's kind of on the nose that the grumpy character calls the sunshine character Sunshine. This is actually, though, one of the only grumpy sunshines that I've been able to, like, enjoy. I don't normally love the grumpy sunshine trope. I just think the sunshine characters are normally too much. But Ava is, like, she's a sunshine character for sure, but she's a very, like, real version of a sunshine character. Like, she's got, like, she's generally optimistic, and some of the things she says is cringe, will not lie. But, for the most part, she's a chill sunshine character, which I really enjoy. So yeah. Also, Paul's on a rampage, so I'm gonna put you away for a little because I'm scared he's just gonna knock into you. He was playing with my little lens cap thing. I have it like dangling. You can't really see the string. I have it dangling from the camera and he was just like batting at it. So I'm gonna put you away. I'll let you know where I'm at. I think I want to take a bath later and maybe do my nails, so that'll be fun. Oh wait, I almost forgot to talk about my most exciting development. I don't know if you can tell, but Luna's here. She's right there. Get her. She joined me. Apollo made Luna run away, so it's time to take a bath. Face mask is bumping. So I got to 75% of the wolf den while I was showering. I always shower before I take a bath, so 75% of the wolf den, and I'm actually at 90% on Twisted Love, 91%. So I think there's a chance of finishing both of these books in this readathon. It's 12:40ish right now. I still haven't eaten dinner because I had a late lunch, so I think I'm gonna make dinner. I'm going to listen. Oh well, actually I'm gonna first like unload the dishwasher and stuff like that, and I'm gonna listen to more of the wolf den while I do that, and then when I'm done eating or am eating, I'm gonna start reading a little bit more of Twisted Love. I also put my hair up in a little bun. We'll talk more about this in the morning. The book. 2 books down. It is 2:52 a.m. I am 85% of the way through Wolf Den, this book, and it's kind of giving me anxiety. So I think I'm gonna go to bed. It's taking a turn, and I don't know which way the story is gonna go, and I really want it to go well, and I don't know if that's gonna happen, you know? So I finished 2 books today so far, Beast Boy and Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I still have to read this. I still have to read Heartstopper and Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia. So I think I'm gonna try to wake up early tomorrow. I mean, it's like 3 right now, but I think I'm gonna try to wake up early tomorrow and read and get more done. I just finished The Wolf Den, which I didn't realize this was a trilogy. I think you guys did tell me that. Like someone mentioned that. Ooh, this is kind of blurry. Someone mentioned that when I first ever hauled this book, so I guess I should have known, but I didn't. And I'm really glad it is. The way this book ends, like, it's actually, I need a minute. Okay, in the very beginning, we have this scene, which I don't think is a spoiler, but she does ask Aphrodite / Venus, because she's in Pompeii, and Pompeii is Roman. But she asks Aphrodite, her and her friend are giving an offering on, like, Venus's day, and her friend asks, like, what do we ask for? And she says, we ask her for power over men. And then she, like, when she's doing her offering, she says, may men fall to me as this offering falls to you, greatest Aphrodite. May I know love's power, if never its sweetness. And it felt very big in the moment. Like, that's why I highlighted it, even when I was reading it audibly. And it's interesting to see how the rest of the book plays out from that moment. Like, it's so telling. Like, it's a scene that is important, and I think that this is written in some ways kind of like epic poetry kind of is, you know, because there's obvious moments where like the character's own like hubris is gonna kind of mess them up, and like their own beliefs set them up for the path that they're gonna go on, you know? And that is exactly how this plays out in a lot of ways. And you think, like, in the end, you think that this is going to go a certain way. You're like, okay, if she can't have love, which reminded me of Halsey's album, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, you know? But if she can't have love, then this won't work out, you know? Like, this specific thing. But if you really think about it, if you really think about, like, the implications of love and, like, how... I don't want to, like, give too many spoilers of it, but, like, if you really think about love, there is more than one way that this can fail, if that makes sense. I don't want to give too much away. It's so good. It was so good, and I'm really excited for the next book. When does it come out? This is a 5-star, by the way. My coffee machine's kind of been on one lately. I don't know why. She just beeps at me randomly. September of 2022? Oh, it's out. It's out. Okay. I love this. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5. I'm gonna keep drinking my little coffee. It's not as strong as I like it, so it's kind of like meh, because I was running out of my cold brew stuff. It's part of the reason I went to Trader Joe's yesterday, but they didn't have any more. So I think that now I'm going to read Heartstopper, not Heartless. And yeah. Oh, by the way, it's 12:43. So I still have 2 hours. I wasn't sure if I was in the mood to go from something like this to Heartstopper, but I don't know. It is kind of a nice palette cleanser. So cute. 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, wait. I left... Was I just like really out of the frame this whole time? I left my books downstairs. That's a bummer, but anyways, so maybe I should talk to you when I have like my makeup on. I need to decide on an audiobook to listen to for the next like hour and a half while I do my makeup. I'm kind of debating to see if Emily Wilde is on audio. That way I can like start reading it on audio and then continue reading it physically. That way I can get like the most progress possible on it. I feel like that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So let's just see what it's on. Like, does Libby have it? What does Scribd have it? Is my Scribd subscription pointless at this point? Because I swear to God, I almost never listen to anything on Scribd. I have been curious about Libro.fm. If you guys use Libro.fm, let me know how you feel about it. Place hold. Okay, that won't work. Let's see, Scribd. No. Okay. Let's see. I guess Audible. I didn't want to have to buy an audiobook, but I have so many credits to use actually. 12. I might as well, you know? I didn't buy the book since I got it sent to me. This will be like me buying the book. It has a really good rating. 12-hour long. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. Nice. Perfect. So that will download and I'll listen to that while I do my makeup. I think I'll bring you downstairs for that and we can like hang out while I do it. I need to change the battery though in this camera because I swear it's gonna die. Yeah. I also forgot that I had Mythos for like in my Libby library for the next day. But I haven't made any progress on it and it is 15 hours long. I feel like I'll stick to my plan because I'll only make like a little bit of progress in it. That was only kind of like a fun throw-in book anyways, you know what I mean? Ooh, my knee, what am I doing? I'm doing a heels class later today. My friend, she's been doing a lot of like salsa classes, and her studio that she's been doing, like, well, I don't know if salsa, but like she's been doing like fancy ballroom-ish style classes. But her studio does heels classes as well. And she was like, you should try it. And I haven't danced in so long. I used to dance in high school that I'm like, okay. I don't have heels though that I think would work for it. I'm kind of nervous, but we're going out after that too, so my knee better shape up. All right, let's just start playing my audiobook while I do my makeup. Should I put in my headphones? That way I can still talk to you while it goes. Well, I'll talk to you if I need to talk to you.
Penguin Random House Audio presents Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies.
It is now 2:30 and I'm an hour and 1 minute into the audiobook. Actually, I'm going to make some avocado toast. So I'm gonna keep listening to the audiobook and then we'll talk. I woke up late today. I'm kind of upset by it. Anyways, whatever. I made a like BLT. Yay. It is 3:15. Well, it's 3:14, and I currently refuse for this to be the end of my readathon. The last like 15 minutes got really hectic, and I don't know. I don't want it to be the end. This was not a fun ending, so we're actually gonna drag it on until 4:15 because I said so. So I have a whole hour of just reading. It's not cheating. I'm doing it on purpose. I will see you. It keeps like not focusing on me. This is why I stopped using this camera. I hope you guys know. My vlogging camera, my baby. She always focused on me. All right, anyways, 4:15, I'm extending it. I don't care. 1 hour to read as much as I can of this. Officially, my 25-hour readathon technically is over. I got to page 101 in Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I'm really liking this though. I don't think I'll be able to put it down today. Although maybe I should to edit this video, but we'll see. I think I left the books downstairs. I should grab them for like one last little wrap up, right? What did I read again? Oh yeah, one of them I don't own and then the other two are literally downstairs. Love it. Okay. Let me grab those. I was looking everywhere for this one and I was like, where did I leave it? And I finally asked Adam and he goes, yeah, it's behind the bed. You said I should read it. I thought it was for me, which was really sweet. But yeah, anyways, so we actually did a good amount. We just grab like any like old book. So we'll pretend that this is Twisted Love, just to see it in the stack, you know? Like, look at that. We did good. We did good. We did good. So the first book that I finished is actually Beast Boy. So by Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo. This was fantastic. I gave it 5 stars. I actually liked it better than Raven. It was just so good. If you, I don't know, I love Gabriel's art style, which is why I wanted to read these so bad. I'm not like the biggest DC fan, but I was always a Teen Titans fan. Not like the new Teen Titans Go, but like the old Teen Titans. The people who know, I was a huge fan of that series. So like I was really into this when I saw it on his Instagram. So I really loved this. I would recommend it. And then the next book that I finished was Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I gave it 3 stars. It was good. Like the writing wasn't bad, but it just felt like there was a lot of pieces to the plot that we were just like skipping over like for the sake of the plot, and it didn't flow well. Like the time management in it was not managed. How do I normally say that? Time. Oh, the pacing. The pacing of the story was really erratic. So yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. I'm excited for the next one though. I'm pretty sure that the next one is the one that everyone normally talks about in this series. Then the next book is The Wolf Den by Elodie Harper. I loved this, obviously, gave it 5 stars. I'm really excited to go and find the second book and pick that one up. I cannot say enough good things. This was great. And then after that, it was Heartstopper Volume 2, which I have decided I never did read. Loved this. I actually wasn't sure if I was really in the mood for this after like the tones of The Wolf Den, but it was actually such a nice little palette cleanser. Exactly what I wanted it to be. It was so sweet, so loving. I love the art style in Heartstopper. It's just so cute. And the characters are so cute. I mean, Charlie is adorable. Like, he's just like, he really makes it. I won't lie, I think that he's definitely my favorite, but they both are just so cute. So yeah, also cannot say enough good things about that. Dang, I gave a lot of 5 stars, huh? 1, 2, yeah, this whole stuff. These 3 I gave 5 stars to. Wow, good for me. And then obviously I got started with Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. This is the fairyloot version. That's why it's so pretty. And I'm on page 100. So like a third of the way through. Nice. So yeah, I think I got a lot done and I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and let me know if you want to see, I don't know if I necessarily want to always be doing 24-hour readathons, but let me know what you want to see from me in general. I've missed vlogging in some ways, so this was nice for that. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I'm gonna try to get this edited so that it can go up maybe tomorrow. Wow. If I don't stop and just read all of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, you know? It could go one way or another today. But other than that, thanks for watching.
We're beautiful creatures.